Am I talking, Pete? You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
No,
Huh?
I can hear you.
You all right?
Me?
Yeah, why you look like that?
This is just my face.
I don't know. You gotta look like you just having a bad day.
Oh no, I'm reading this thing. I didn't know when we were starting. I was on a different screen.
So I realize it's all my fault. I realize it's all my fault. I'm accepting responsibility for it. Shout out to the homies at ADHD, one of the greatest platforms to talk about hip hop online.
For
Download
sure.
Clubhouse, join the ADHD room right now.
For sure.
Right now.
Every time Trap comes in here, he looks like he just
What?
slipped a warrant or something like that. Like he's like the Black Ted Kaczynski or something. Like I mean, he's in Unabomber mode at all times, just total anonymity. Like he just snuck in out from a hallway, closed the door behind him, and logged on. And the police just went down the hallway and didn't know that he turned out.
Hey, it's like I keep the hood on right there, man.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
I've came to the conclusion, just my last second on ADHD, that is all my fault.
I had to drag him out the room just now, man. That shit was crazy, man. That was crazy.
I'm at odds with people because I'm defending my take, right? It's like, I remember Dot didn't believe me when I was like, bro, that dude is a little different. He not quite like what you think he is, talking about Drake. And I'm like, bro, it's different. He's different. Right? And you listen to him talk, he's different. He's a different dude. So I never cared. I thought he was amazing. I always thought he was an amazing talent. But when I finally understood what it was he wasn't street urban culture. And hip hop is street urban culture. Feel me? Through the arts and elements. That's what it is. It's not about rapping. You can sing and be street urban culture. You can. Nate Dogg's a hip hop artist. Nate Dogg don't got one rap. Not one rap. You don't have no raps. But as a man, I am taking accountability for what is happening to Drake. I thought the world could deal with it. I got you, Craze. I thought the world could deal with it. I thought they was prepared, Pete, to have a grown-up conversation amongst men. I thought people could accept that man ain't hip-hop and still be a great artist and still make great rap songs. I was wrong. If people, I was listening to, shout out to the homie Dirty from the Bay Area, our brother Culture. Our brother Culture. Shout out to the Bay Area. We like thick as thieves. When I say he's not hip hop, people feel like I'm saying he's not a talented artist, Pete. Why is it people can't understand both things could be true? Why is it people can't understand somebody could be a fantastic rapper and not be hip hop? I understand why, because it's been years and years of hip hop defining rap, but they know Post Malone's not hip hop. They know Bad Bunny's not hip hop.
Yeah. I don't get it though either though, because they people quick to say, so like the question the young lady asked in the room, she was saying that I forgot how she said it though, but I said because he rap. Well, how's he not hip hop if he raps?
Exactly.
That don't make you necessarily be hip hop though, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a way of life that come along with it. That's what I think they're not catching that when you saying that. You know what I'm saying?
They trying to reduce down what the brothers do into something that's just died. Nowhere else in no other culture do they feel like, well, if you study it, you it. Until it come to our shit. Until it come to our shit. Oh no, you know, he learned more about Bay Area hip hop than everybody. You know how many people that's probably like white folks who never grew up in it know more about Bay Area hip hop than people from the Bay Area?
Yeah, Yeah. I mean, it's if you're like an academic and you've devoted your life to studying military history, you are not a veteran of war.
That's what
That
That's a
doesn't
good one.
seem.
Shout out to Sun Kiss.
It's a good one.
Welcome to the lunch table, Sun Kiss Musings. Pleasure having you. She said, I am a woman who was born and raised in the hood in Toronto. We don't even see Drake as part of the urban culture here. He grew up in one of the wealthiest neighborhoods in the city.
There you go.
No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. Digital Soapbox, click that thumbs up button. Let everybody know you in the house.
But that's the whole point. Is
that thumbs up button. If you're on Twitter, retweet the link. If you're on Facebook, share the post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Look below. Fresh episode just went up. Conversations about the West Coast sounds. Very educational. If you make music, it's going to be dope. Hold up, Dirt. If you got an interface, we can get you on, Dirt. You from the Bay, brother. You have access to everything California. Dirty, that's how this works. So long as you got an interface, you have access, Dirt. You good. DM me, I'll shoot you the link. You in, Dirt. It's your right to come in all of this.
That's a fact.
That's how the West rock.
Oh,
especially
boy,
the glasses at the helm. But we do this
to
support the No Ceilings podcast. Look below us a link. You can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Network, and iHeart. And we out this thing.
We out.
So,
okay,
I get it. Hip hop feels like, oh, long as I rap, I'm hip hop. Hip hop feels like, oh, if I learn all the songs, I'm hip hop. Lex, shout out to my G homie Lex. I got you. I'm sorry, Pete. I got you.
Agent of Chaos.
Shout out to Lex, the true agent of chaos. He wanted to insult me because I told him I just figured out what hip hop is 6 years ago. And people made fun of me. They I knew about songs. I knew what everything was supposed to be. I totally understand. But I didn't feel comfortable referencing myself, Pete, without knowing anything about it. So I took time to figure out what it was. It was a lot of trips to New York. It was a lot of sabbaticals. There was a time, Pete, I went 6 months and I was just in New York, just chilling, just thugging and doing everything in the world in the regular streets. Then I went all the rest of the places in the world. I went to DC. I went to Baltimore. I went to Jersey. Like I said, I took Eric B out for a fish lunch. I kicked it at the Segwich. I stayed in the Bronx for weeks and weeks and weeks. And Trap the Bronx ain't for everybody.
Nah, it ain't.
I was in the Bronx chilling. Shout out to Homies from 180. Shout out to everybody from Soundview that showed me love. I chilled in Staten Island. Don't nobody even from New York go to Staten Island.
Never been there. I chilled
in Staten Island for weeks. Just going over there. Shout out to the Brim homies from Staten Island.
I'm dead ass.
All the Brim homies.
I'm dead ass. Never been there.
The players love. Before I felt comfortable on what I would say what hip hop is, I never in my life thought I had a right to tell nobody what hip hop was until I went and got the game from them legends. Shout out to the G homies from Black Spades that was lacing my boots. Shout out to Herc. Shout out to Eric B. Shout out to everybody who decided that they was going to take time to lace my boots. And they laced them up to the top. And whether they knew it or not, they created the greatest soldier that they ever made in life. Lex, I was in Queens so long, it's scary. Not only just one side, south side, north, all over Queens. It's all my fault. Because I should have not ever gave y'all this information because you can't accept somebody can be a great rapper and not a hip hop artist. Well, it's going to keep happening. Pete, it's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening, and there ain't nothing you could do. The crazy part about all this is hip hop is something you live. We heard this our whole life. It's not something, it's something you live. I was just listening to the homie Dirty talk right now. He was being honest. He said, yeah, you're right. Because at the beginning, he wasn't really. He became
it. He became hip hop.
He became it. That's like when Drake said in that rap, like, I wasn't really gangster till right now. That's not how it worked, my boy. Right now, you're just a dumbass criminal. If you out there putting hits on people and having crimes committed when you became a 100 millionaire, you're not a gangster. You a fucking fool. You're not a gangster. You can't make a gang now. It ain't no tossing no sixes up now. I'm on you niggas.
Oh, man, y'all got him hot right now, man. Look at this guy right here,
I'm on you niggas, bro.
They dictate
that hip hop. Gang up right now. You can't start tossing up sixes, talking about sixes and all that. Nigga ain't nobody. Bro, that's not how this shit work. And all you niggas that keep letting niggas get away with this old punk ass shit and thinking that shit cool and making me feel crazy, you niggas is busters. Straight up. You can't start making up names. You can't start throwing up shit with your friend. You a grown ass man. You somebody daddy, nigga. All of a sudden you make a gang up. That ain't how this shit work. And you niggas is not stopping me from doing this old cornball ass shit thinking y'all trying to be cool. That shit.
They're gonna let it happen again. It's gonna happen again, man. Fucking with them, man.
But I'm glad the culture, the antennas are up. The antennas are up. So it's gonna take a lot of work for them to pull that bullshit off again.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, we got a good 3, 4, 5 years where everything a motherfucker do is finna be scrutinized. Nah, look at him doing that shit.
Yep.
Niggas is catching all kind of shit that they wasn't catching for the last 15 years. Again, man, shout out to hip hop for extending a red carpet out for Drake and everybody else like him who wanted to come and just get down with the locals. It almost remind me of the natives and the pilgrims. Yeah, y'all come sit down and eat with us, and you niggas try to slaughter us at the table.
Mm-hmm.
And you got some of these niggas that's really acting like, oh, this is shut up. I told Lex, I said, I'm doing what our ancestors should have did for jazz. They should have packed Kenny G ass up.
Get your ass out of here, Kenny G, with that motherfucking saxophone, man.
I'm doing what our ancestors should have did for rock and roll. Pack Elvis ass up.
Get your ass out of here, Elvis. Took that man's song.
Those people, they are amazing musicians, but nigga, them niggas is pop. That ain't rock. That ain't jazz. That's pop. And niggas want me to feel bad like I'm discluding him or talking about his art. Listen, I could appreciate his art. I could think he's one of the greatest artists in the world and he still not be hip hop. Both things could be true. It's not a discredit or a disservice to say cuz ain't hip hop. Nigga, that nigga is dope. I'm arguing with some lady. Shout out to the lady. I don't even know this nice young lady. Oh, he don't use slang. Lady, that man don't use no fucking slang. I didn't talk to this nigga. A lot of times. You can look at his interviews. He don't use slang unless he's trying to act like a rapper. When he turned on
that Pete Davidson shit was crazy.
To use slang.
That Pete Davidson clip was crazy.
I talk like this on Wednesday, lady. I talk like this when I'm talking to the doctor, to the police. Ain't no switch. Y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah. They going the thing I get with the whole shit is that they figure, and they stay trying to say that shit though, that they figure that by us saying this though, we saying the man ain't talented. The man's talented than a motherfucker, B. You know what I'm saying?
He's unbelievably talented.
Unbelievably. You know what I'm saying?
The motherfucker is incredible.
Yeah. It's not that. It's not that at all. It's just to the fact of like I had the question just now. What did Drake bring to the culture? You know what I'm saying? Like for these whole 15 years of him being in this rap genre, what did he bring to the hip hop culture though, B? You know what I'm saying? It's just you can't get an answer from that right there, man.
Send me a DM, Dirt, so I can send it over to you.
I'll send it to him.
Okay.
I'll send it to him.
So again, man, is not anything bad. It's not bad, bro. Like, he's an amazing talent. But it's got to be okay for us to preserve something created by some legendary brothers to give a voice to a voiceless group of people. It is not meant to give a voice to one person. It's just not meant for that. Even if we misuse it. Even if we misuse it. Even if we misuse it, that ain't what it's for.
Yeah? You already? That man move fast. Crazy. That's crazy. Crazy. What up?
Even if, Pete, it's meant to give a voice to the voiceless, not one person. Not one person. Shout out to Dan Sachs. Shout out to everybody at the lunch table. I appreciate y'all being here. Sherry, what's going on? Marcel, Queen Lady Act, Lex, Crazy Man, my niece Dejanay, View from the Mud TV. What's happening, my boy? Everybody here. Shout out to everybody moderating. Joey, Squish, I love you to death. Diamondback Photography, what's up, my man? Dan Sachs, hip-hop kids got the worst reading scores. Maybe we learn appropriate language first because we got the worst education in the hood. That's why slang is a necessity because we created a way to talk. That's part of hip-hop, Dan. That's part of hip-hop, Dan. That's why we
hip-hop
slang, Dan.
It comes along with a language, man. It comes along with the language too.
To be cool, Dan.
That's culture.
We communicate. So guess what? We communicate. Tacos wasn't meant to taste good, Dan. Nobody was like, I got a great idea for a meal. When them poor Italian folks, Dan, made spaghetti, they wasn't like, I got a fire idea for a meal. This is going to be tasty. No, Pete, tell them how they came up with spaghetti. As an Italian man.
This.
Please tell them.
I like this.
Best of my understanding is they just made the best out of what was left at the end of the week. Pasta Sundays.
They took what was going bad, Pete?
Yeah, just all the shit you got left. I mean, like, look at like what a meatball is. It's a watered down piece of beef with bread and other shit that's scrap meat that you put through the grinder. Sausages in there, sausages seasoned up, scrap pork you put through the grinder. Boil extra vegetables you got in the sauce. You slow cook it all in there and put it on top of some cheap carbohydrates.
You get what I'm saying? That wasn't meant, Craze, to be fucking cool. That was people taking a bad situation and making the best out of it, cuz. A bad situation and making the best out of it. They don't call spaghetti sauce. Somebody said sauce. It's gravy.
Gravy.
I bet you if I relate it to black folks, y'all get what gravy is. Gravy ain't about the flavor. Gravy is about bringing back some shit that's fucked up. I don't know why the fuck I got to be the one to tell you this.
Somebody got to do it.
Somebody got.
And niggas mad at me. Put some volume on your mic.
Hey, Michael, crazy.
You're burning down people's bridge. Is what's
got you hear me better now?
Yeah.
Your mic sound crazy.
Yeah. That better?
Yeah, it sound a little fried though. A little
Muffled,
bit. A
though.
little fizzle.
Is it backwards?
Fizzle.
I think so. That better?
There you go. Much better. Still a little funny, but you got to get a better mic.
Yeah.
Don't cover your voice already deep, too. So again,
that better now?
A little bit better, but we gonna make it work.
All right.
Pete, what I'm saying is, why can't niggas never have nothing? Like the streets already don't got nothing, but we can't have nothing. It's like he come over here with this motherfucker just to blow it by my studio too. He on podcast. All this time he could do it. He wait till I'm doing this shit to come blow that shit.
But they cutting the grass. They're cutting the grass right now. The landscaping.
God damn.
We can't hear it though. You good? We can't hear it. You good? But yeah, that shit is. Yeah, I don't understand. No, what I did realize is this though, right? And I'm really happy about this shit though. Is the fact that how much people look at being considered a part of hip hop as a badge of honor though. I never looked at this shit like that. I just looked at it like that's just who I am and that's just where I come from like that though. But I never realized how much it holds, you know what I'm saying? To like people wanna, you know what I'm saying? It's like when we sit there and say, yo, Drake not hip hop. No, he is hip hop. What the fuck? Yo, what's so bad about saying the man ain't hip hop? He made great rap music though, bro. You know what I'm saying? He made great rap, but he's just not part of this culture. He's not part of the way of life. He's not part of he don't speak the language. That's what I was gonna say about the other person when you talking about talking proper. Like culture come along with language, man. Language, arts, way of life, clothes, you know what I'm saying? The way people dress, all that shit like that though. So it is what it is.
That people don't realize like terms like degeneracy is a form of, it's a racist term, right? It's like, what makes you think that your language is superior or speaking perfect English is superior? It's not. It's just a trained language. This language, the way I speak, Dan, is way more artsy. We figure this shit out and we communicate effectively. You don't set the standards of what's great. And Trap, the reason culture is over celebrated is because people love the concept of overcoming. See,
yeah.
So do you think that with people not, with us creating that form of language and people wanting to throw in on this culture, I honestly think that they let so many people in, cuz, and the reason why you having such a hard time getting your message across, because the people who got voices now you would have never had to speak to these people before.
Yes.
Making sense?
Yeah, no, listen. You know who has the least amount of value for the culture? The niggas that created us. That's the crazy part. Look at Adam. Adam keep finding new niggas from the culture. Every week, one nigga break his heart, he go find another nigga. He got fine niggas. Let me find him some cultured niggas. He done got whack out there. This nigga got some seasoning. Like this nigga whack. He got him in the show. 4 extras. Brick baby. Why he don't just go get some white man?
That is true.
Why don't Adam, shout out to Adam 22. Why don't he just go get some white man to sit down and talk hip hop with or shit? Because he know none of us give a fuck. Why you think Vlad don't sit down with the fucking postal worker? Why he keep getting people from street urban culture?
That is true.
He can sit down with the person that work at McDonald's 12 hours a day. Why not?
Lex, you're full of shit, Lex. Everybody
on the outside overvalues the fucking culture. We don't. We don't. And for the first time in my life, I got something to fucking stand up for. I got something to stand up for. Something changed my life. This shit changed my life, crazy. I used to sell, no lie, Olivia's soul, bro, my mother's soul. I used to sell Sherm every day, crazy. I was getting shot at in shootouts, fucked up. Like, it was crazy. Like, I didn't like coming or going. Crazy, no lie on Olivia's soul, bro. That was my life. Ain't no nigga gonna tell you different. One day I went to fucking jail cut for selling Sherm. They didn't even catch me because they were trying to put a case on me, bro. No lie. They didn't even catch me that time. But this case was so strong because my previous case, they was trying to put me in prison for a time. They didn't even catch me selling Sherm. I prayed for something. God said, man, you should try to do this rap thing. I'm not lying. I was going to start a label. This shit worked out, changed my motherfucking life. If the least I could do is stand up for it, I could do that.
But it needed though.
And it don't mean Drake is not a talented artist. It don't mean him not being hip hop cuz do not mean he doesn't make great rap songs when he wants to. It doesn't mean he's not a talented MC. It doesn't mean he's not a talented artist. It just means he's not this. Stop comparing him to Jay-Z. It's not like that. Stop comparing him to other hip hop. He's not like that.
It's gonna do it though.
But like I said, I honestly think cuz just with that, cuz with the dude in school that got all the chicks, but was never tough enough to hang out with the tough dude, but he just got all the females. It's like,
Uh-huh.
what if
He
that
got all
dude?
the females.
But what if that dude figured out a way to act like he was tough?
See, I think that's the confusion. I don't think he was ever trying to act tough as much as he was trying to act cool.
Yeah.
But now it's a tough act. You can't tell me the duck lip ain't a tough act. Pete, what's up, my boy? I ain't even say what up to you, Pete, when I checked in, man. Salute, Pete.
How's it going? How's it going?
Homie
Happy to have
Craig,
you in here.
That's the low homie Craze from New York. Crib homie Craze from New York, Pete.
That's what's up.
Brooklyn. Look, I don't believe, I think in his situation particularly, I don't want, because this is what people start to think is hating, but let's just diagnose. I think he wasn't cool for a long time. I think he was successful. I think he was a nice kid, but I don't think he was cool. And I think hip hop gave him a chance, to be cool. And then so when he came in, and you could tell that was his goal, to be cool. That's why when he threatened the company that was making Degrassi that he would sue them, right? I got to get me out this wheelchair. This is not going to make me look cool in my efforts to be a great rapper. So when he finally got into rap, he was successful. He's not new to success. He's a winner. He's a really strategic kid that knows how to put together a great team. He's a tough act. He's not a bad act. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Can't nobody listen to his music and say he don't make some good songs. He got some jams. Niggas a jamming nigga. It's there. When he turn on that rap shit, the rap version, cuz, is the truth.
What happened, Dirty?
The rap shit is the truth, cuz, but for real, bro, like, when it come down to the other parts, it's just different. And it's fine, bro. Like, he was the kind of guy that came to be cool. And then that's where tough comes in. Honestly, I think hip hop fucked it up for him because people started kind of Puff is doing shit to you. Tip Friend doing something to you. Like, it's rumors of you being soft, and soft doesn't seem cool.
So you think he got bullied into this?
Yeah, I think it's everybody's fault. I know. That would be my thought, at least based off what everybody said. That'd be my thought.
You can't make Cuz a victim though, because he ain't been acting like no victim.
You kind of have to. I
A
think
victim of what though? What you mean a victim?
Because people was talking shit about him the whole time, saying he was soft or he was expressive or blah blah blah, or Tip Man did this, or Wayne slapped him.
Oh, you mean a victim because of that?
Or Puff put his hands on him. All of these things kind of forced him into this thing to present himself. You know what I'm saying? To present himself in a more tougher manner. But I'm not.
He never had to go there though. He never had to go there because like we said the other day.
Canadians are nice people. They're
See,
very nice people.
That's like the fifth thing. See, you just and that's not kind of what you want to be respected for in hip hop. So again, I think he saw rap as his way to become a cooler person. And when he, and don't get me wrong, when he turned on that mic and he start popping it, bro, he is cool.
Super.
That nigga is dope.
Because he's nice. He's dope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At making music.
Yes, but everything else is where it's at. So, but I am accepting responsibility. This shit is all my fault, bro. I should have never trusted y'all with the information, bro. Because you niggas don't know all that.
You whole lot. You can't. You know why? Because, like, what they say, it's the Indian or cowboy that go over the hill first and get hit with all the arrows, and then they got to come back like, yo, cuz, niggas down there wilding, cuz. Like, you just came back and was like, yo, but you survived. So now you brought the message back, and now we about to ride back down on them crew deep with the message. So you can't, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you went out there, they shot you up with the arrows, but now you came back home, we seen the message, now we about to go ride on them with the same message.
And see, this is the type of shit I'm saying. Shout out to Optimistic James, my first time seeing you at the lunch table. He said, I'd rather be a smart square than a cool jail guy.
Come on, cuz.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Some of the people that wouldn't have had voices if it wasn't for cuz. Them the people who we end up talking to.
But it's not that as much as he doesn't understand what I'm saying. Like, and that's my point. This is what I was telling Trap, cuz like, just because you're not hip hop does not mean you're not a dope rapper.
Yeah.
Just because you are a dope hip hop artist don't mean you a screw up. Just because you were in the streets or grew up in street urban culture don't mean you're not a square. None of these things are mutually exclusive. None of these things have to be together. You can grow up in the grimiest neighborhood in the world. My little brother Tony grew up in the same place that I grew up in Watts. He's not a gang member. He went to the Marines. He has a quality job as an engineer. He's a great guy, great member of society, pays his taxes. Awesome guy. Never committed a fucking crime at best outside of maybe betting no money at me at a street race. That's the worst thing he probably's ever did, my little brother Tony. He grew up on 117th Street in Watts. There's a lot of people who grow up in Watts with that same experience. They're still raised in street urban culture. My niece, Dejanay, grew up in Watts, the same places. Same place. My niece is not a gang member. She is not from the 7. She's not from the 7. She's not a Crip. She is a smart woman. She went to Howard, got her degree. She did all this amazing shit. Right now, she's a jeweler. My niece is a fucking jeweler, a real jeweler.
Fire.
She still grew up in street urban culture. Her uncle had straight A's in high school, AP classes, grew up and sold Sherm and became a fucking gang member. That's still my fucking niece. We grew up in the same house. We grew up under the same cultures. It's not something she don't understand. When y'all talk to her about gangbangers or who this person is, she like, who? Michael? Like if you talk about slow folk, she be like, who? Davion?
Yeah. We all got those though. That
because
know
we
you know
all grow up. So I hate that people act like you grew up in the hood, that means you're going to be a criminal. Or as Cuz said, a degenerate. Sherry grew up in Compton. Sherry is the furthest thing from a fucking hooligan.
Sherry, shout out Sherry. What up, Sherry?
Sherry is street urban culture. Shout out to Queen Lady Act. Brandy grew up in the hood. She's not a criminal.
Queen, what
There's
up?
a lot of people who grew up in street urban culture that are not criminals. It's not about that. It's the way we, like I said this, shout out to the good brothers from Bagfield. That was a really good podcast for me.
Shout out Bagfield.
I wish I would have waited. Shout out to Heineken. Shout out to
Esco.
Cuz.
Fire.
So many people reached out. Shout out to Lord Tariq reached out to me. That was like a big deal to me. You know what I mean? Like that was a big deal. Lord Tariq saying what's up, cuz was huge to me. Like, right? It's dope because again, the more I get into hip hop and really understanding what it's about, my appreciation for every forefather changes. It goes from the way I see Curtis Blow versus how I saw Curtis Blow as somebody that had a song as more like a true innovator of something impressive. Hurt becomes a giant. Bam, Bada, people, Ice-T becomes a giant. Short, they become giants to me. Dre, I used to talk to Dre like, Dre would tell you, I used to talk to Dre like a regular nigga, bro. Mm-hmm. Till I started understanding what hip-hop was. I was like, oh my God. It's like talking to Shakespeare or like talking to motherfucking Leonardo da Vinci now. Like, holy shit. Like Lord Tariq, like, you know, he painted the fucking most Mona Lisa. Him and Peter Guns painted the most that hung in my house for years. So imagine Leonardo da Vinci reaching out to you to say, hey, bro, I fuck with your shit.
See, Sherry?
I'm not paying no attention to Sherry.
Finally, Sherry, finally.
Fuck Sherry.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Let me get it right.
There you go.
Let me get it right. Hold up.
There you go.
Hold up. No, I gotta get it. I got it. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't put that nigga next to me, man.
Again, everybody who grows up in street urban culture is not a criminal. That shit crazy. Everybody, so like my niece went to. I went to see her at Howard. She's at Howard. I went to her campus and politic with my niece. Like she did not from the set. So it's just weird when people hear one thing and they make it exclusive cuz to this shit. This shit is crazy.
Well, we got him here now.
Dirty.
He rolling up.
He could be dope dirty. He could be a fantastic rapper. He could be a fantastic writer. He could be a fantastic talent and not be hip hop. He don't have to be. I'm not saying he didn't even study hip hop dirty. I think he knows more about hip hop dirty than most people.
So you
sure.
telling me a nigga that's not hip hop do it better than everybody that live this shit their whole life, and he
that could happen.
Hold on, do what better? Make records,
rap better. Rap. Let's just stick to rap. Fuck the records, just rap.
Nah, dude, you can't. Who you rap better than?
Here's something. Here,
let him go. Let him go.
I got you. Rapping. Anybody can rap dirty. You could practice on it.
It's always like this, though, in life. The Japanese don't invent cars, watches, or computers. They make them more efficiently than anybody else. Typically, that's how it works. You get bogged down in your own system for doing things as the inventor. Somebody else sees it from the outside because you can't see the forest from the trees, and they do it in a more efficient manner for distribution, and that's what Drake is. He's the Japanese car maker of rap.
I'm not mad at
his analogies be crazy.
I'm not mad at that. No. He is hella efficient at doing it way better than most people.
He's the Toyota Camry of hip hop, or the Prius.
This guy's good.
He ain't the Lexus, at least.
No, he's the Prius.
Prius.
He's the Camry. The Camry is the top selling sedan of the last 40 years.
But I get what he's saying though, bro. Like he does, like he was able to study. Like this is what I be saying. Like when people be on, like when people be on like Adam 22. You know why I'm not upset at Adam 22? He appreciates everybody on the outside dirty appreciates how we live more than we do. We so busy trying to achieve and do shit. Think about it, dirty. How many, you know, a million homies from around here, right? A million homies from around the way. I bet you 3 of them niggas can't tell you the first 3 Crips. I swear to God, nigga. I swear to God, I don't think niggas could tell you the first 3 Crips. They could tell you maybe the first one, and that's a maybe. Most niggas gonna say Tookie.
Did you see my one comment, right? That's my question, though. You know, like I know, niggas, everybody don't start banging at the same time, though. It's niggas that start banging at 18, and niggas respect them as such. So what's the difference?
But it's not, he never took on the culture. He just took on the business of the art.
I can't agree with that.
That's it.
I can't.
Because that's like saying if he was walking around Oakland or San Francisco, he could kind of fit in with the locals. He would know everything in the proper way to behave.
But you can't say they don't got no hip hop. Like we don't know the real culture. I've been to Toronto, but we don't know they real hip hop culture for real. We can't say they don't embody it.
We do.
They do.
We know it. Yeah, we've seen it before.
Yeah, I seen it.
You seen Cardinal Official?
Yeah, they get.
You know what I'm saying? It's some other niggas from up there though too. Yeah, but I think that's where they're not understanding the part that we just feel like as if he didn't live the way of life of hip hop outside of rap, B.
Or learning the songs.
So there's no way that Jokic could ever be the best NBA nigga, like just hypothetically, or Giannis.
Not gonna happen.
No, I'm just saying a little bit. So just because them niggas not from over here, that's what y'all telling me.
Yeah,
no, it's like the equivalent of saying,
the language barrier alone.
No, but it's like saying, okay, we all grew up where ball is life, right? We all grew up in areas where niggas really, the culture of life in the hood is hooping, right? That's like saying Joker is a street nigga now because he's good at basketball. Or Joker is something extra outside of being a great, like you don't have to be hip hop to be a really great rapper. That's something I think that might have.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Dirty.
That's what's happening.
That's a fact, Dirty.
You don't have to be hip hop to be a really good rapper. You can study rap songs your whole life. You could like study it, bro, and start to get cracking on it and get it. And if you study lingo, you could kind of have it. If you study the stuff from the outside, you can get it. But just because Adam covers hip hop doesn't mean he's hip hop. Even Ack, like shout out to Ack and them, they can study it, but that don't make them the culture.
Them niggas don't play in the game, though. Them niggas is Stephen A. Them niggas ain't, they not in the game, so that's different. You feel me?
Let me ask you a question, Dirty. Do you think it's all right? So outside of Drake, though, could you look at any other rapper that actually raps but's not hip hop though?
By y'all definition, Slick Rick.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Rick grew up hood, they say.
Slick Rick from the Bronx, B. He from the Bronx. I don't give a fuck about no fucking. He from the Bronx, B. He caught his body. He caught that charge in the Bronx. When he hit a nigga, he was in the Bronx, B.
Bro, look, bro, on some real shit though.
It was in front of Apollo.
It don't matter if Drake embodied this shit at 21 years old. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He put in enough work. You feel me? He don't do it distastefully. Like, how can you niggas call this nigga not hip hop? That's like some like.
Because when the mic goes off, all that rapping, all that shit go out the fucking window, B. That's what we saying within the shit.
And Hove day-to-day life right now, y'all think that nigga act like a hip-hop nigga? Like, for real?
Yes.
Help it if you want.
Wear his hat like a hip-hop nigga. Got the, you know what I'm saying? Everything he do is like a hip-hop nigga.
Dirty. I don't care. Dirty, you can make $100 million. Hopefully you do.
Gonna still be the same nigga.
You gonna be an Oakland nigga, bro. It don't wash off. It don't wash off.
I agree, but still though, bro, I just feel like with the gang shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I hear you like equate this shit to that, right? True. I know Wayne, your dog. I'm gonna be the one to bring it up.
Dirty motherfucker.
You were just talking about how niggas do this, start claiming Wayne is really the reason. Like, you feel me? And I don't knock him.
Mad at that.
He a rap, but he really the reason.
Okay, but let me tell you.
That niggas do that.
Now, is Wayne a real Pyru? Yes.
I know that.
But hold up. But is Wayne a Compton nigga? No.
No, but he a Pyru, but at what age?
It's not the age, right? Because there is a way to be that. He didn't grow up in the culture of Compton. That's the difference. Like, Drake is a rapper. He's one of the best I've ever heard rap. Like, he's phenomenal. He's not hip hop. He's not of the culture. Wayne is a Pyru. Listen, I knew Wayne was a Pyru because the Pyru niggas that called me and said, "Hey, G, this really the little homie." Blah blah blah.
I know that.
I'm saying, but what we're saying is, but being hip hop is like being a Compton nigga. Yeah. See, like, Wayne is a Pyru. Now Wayne ain't a Compton nigga.
So what? Drake is just a rapper. He's a rapper.
A fantastic Hall of Fame first ballot.
A lot of these East Coast niggas that say a lot of East Coast artists is just rappers.
Here we go, Dirty. Here we go, Dirty.
So what? We not hip hop glasses?
Bro, that's not what. Bro, yes, y'all hip hop. Y'all represent.
Is Too Short hip hop or is he?
Yes, Too Short's hip hop. He's hip hop.
Camera, yeah, all right, nigga.
You heard Jay-Z. You see?
Nah, I never said Too Short wasn't hip hop. I never would say that. I never would say Too Short wasn't hip hop.
But he a rap. I'm saying what? He just a rapper though. We don't care about.
He not an MC. I probably would say he not an MC in my book.
The shit I sent you about 40 when he was like, "These niggas is lyricists. We gang spitters." It's difference. It's a difference. Remember, I just sent that to you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, but nigga,
but see, you keep referring towards it being something to do with the music. We not talking about nothing about music because culture lasts more than just music though. B, we talking about
we know his pops come to Toronto. He rap about that, right? So him seeing his pops, where did he have to go?
It don't, bro. My cousins from down south came to New York plenty of times. They ain't New Yorkers though, bro.
That matters because if you going to Memphis every summer or some shit like that, that matters, bro. That matters,
bro. I had cousins that came and visit me every summer.
Yo, Dirty. If I went to the fun every summer, I'd be a good kid, cuz.
That's the cousins on my dad's side of the family spending the summer on the farms in the Central Valley. They're not farmers. They're from fucking Orange County. They would go up there for the family shit all summer long. They're not fucking farmers.
I got the homie. I got him.
I went to Fresh Air Fund every year. Yeah. If you from New York, you know what Fresh Air Fund was.
Dirty, I got you. Here you go, Dirt. Let's say a nigga was born and raised in Vegas. 5 summers. His dad is an Oakland nigga. He came to Oakland 5 summers out of all his years. He go around telling everybody, I'm an Oakland nigga.
This a trick question.
They gonna let him do it. You gonna let him do it, Daddy?
That's your homie from the sand?
I'll answer this question. Y'all lining me up. Listen, bro. We known for like, you know what I'm saying? Like we
No.
niggas that.
Hold on. Because he did it with Tupac. He let Tupac do it. And low key, let Too Short do it too. He let Too Short do it too.
That's what,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Our city, like when we installing niggas' glasses, like if you not molded already, that's a different, you know what I'm saying? You know that, bro. Like
that's what I'm saying. So let's say he's molded and he comes to Oakland and he's saying he's telling everybody he an Oakland representative.
It depends on what he's doing. It depends on what he's doing out there. For
he represent Oakland publicly. He's
so he is until he's not, in other words.
Huh?
So he is until he's not, in other words.
I mean, the only people that can tell somebody like Tupac they not from Oakland is somebody like me that's really from Oakland.
So he is till he's not.
I mean, yeah, we not gonna tell him he not though, because we everything
because it serves Oakland to say that he is.
Nah, because ain't nobody gonna tell Too Short he not Oakland. I can't tell Too Short he not Oakland. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's certain niggas. Short came in.
Short came at 14.
Yeah, 14, and Pac came at 17. 3 years later.
But
he was out by 20.
But Marine
25.
But
25.
But then they both came and lived there. They both came and lived there.
Yeah.
So and they lived there in their formidable years. They didn't visit there. They both lived there in their formidable years.
Right. Yeah.
So that's not what's happening specifically to Drake. Drake is somebody who visited Memphis to hang with his father. Sometimes his father came up there. It's not every summer. That's an overstatement.
What I'm saying is that's probably what turned him on to the hip hop shit. That's probably what turned him on to the culture. That's probably what made him start paying attention and embodying shit. You feel me? Like that's all I'm saying. He had an outlet.
I don't think you get that.
I think the fact that it was fantastically commercially relevant
by the time
and saturated the popular consumer lifestyle of his surroundings did it. Not because no one goes to Memphis and is like, this is what I want to be.
This is hip hop.
This is it. I want this. I want Hyde Park, North Memphis Parkway today.
I'm saying that because I don't know how much y'all really listen to his music and what he rap about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I heard it a lot of it.
Yeah, he rap about the shit he do get from Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And being around his cousin, it's probably not like you said. He not going to Memphis thinking that, but the type of cousins he got out there, the type of motherfuckers that he gonna be around, is gonna influence him. That's all I'm saying.
But Dirty, what was his first song when Drake came into the game? What was his first song that you got introduced to him by? Was it a Memphis bop?
Nah, I didn't fuck with Drake. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't fuck with Drake until Money to Blow. You know what I'm saying? My boys was on Drake.
Even that wasn't a Memphis bop. It didn't have no Memphis. His first song that I heard him was Successful with Trey Songz. That didn't tell me nothing about Memphis.
Nah, yeah, but I'm just saying the cult hip hop just period. You feel me? It ain't no telling where he got. I'm not into discrediting that man, bro.
But it's not a discredit. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I think that's what.
Yeah,
where the schism is in the conversation. It's not so much about Drake. It's it's an audience detachment, and I think the reason for that is because people can't just take some songs, have a nice time listening to them, and move on. That are in a certain bandwidth of society. They want to belong. They want to be a part of it. They want to be accepted. So he's the liaison. He's the bridge. Glasses is burning down their bridge, and now they don't have access anymore. They're disgruntled.
Yeah. And I get it because I didn't say it to discredit. I swear to God, Dirty, even when it came up, it was never like I thought it meant bad. I thought that, oh, you know what? I need to protect this culture because no lie, when I realized I'm like, oh, this is how they start to move it away from the people it was invented for, right? They immediately start to find somebody who doesn't fit into the mold. And then that person becomes a mass audience. And then you start putting other people that don't fit into the mold to eventually you look up one day and it's rock and roll. That was my initial thought. So it wasn't about, you know what I'm saying, Dirty? I swear on Olivia's soul, like, bro, I don't dislike dude. I always, first day I liked him. Like, I don't dislike him. Like, Bro, think about how it was for a nigga like me, bro, seeing him. Like, it was amazing, bro. It was like he talking and shit, and then the niggas turn on the mic, and this, I'm like, holy shit. Like, I had never even saw nothing like that.
So let me ask you from this perspective. Why would you want to be the voice to influence these motherfuckers to take him away from our culture? Like when this nigga did so much to bring, like, I don't understand that. Why we want to get this nigga? You telling me, hold on, let me ask you this. Why is Drake as big as he is? Because of the pop culture?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, stop it, bro.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Stop it. Stop it, bro.
Man,
yeah.
Stop, that's about it. That's about it. You hit it right in the nose right there.
So Jay-Z is as big as he is because of the pop culture, correct?
Jay-Z, who? Jay-Z's big as he, no, Jay-Z's big as he was because he carried culture. You know what I'm saying? And he showed culture to culture to the world. He showed the culture he came from to the world. That's why Jay-Z is as big as he is.
Same for Dog.
Yeah, what up, Pete?
When that period for Young Money was sort of a market diversification period, in my opinion, and you look at the way that there is value in hip hop to being associated with or part of or whatever the hell you want to describe his blood, Pyru, that whole phase, right? It was put out in art, you know. Nicki Minaj, the way Nicki Minaj was used on the label, the way Drake was used on the label. The label had an agenda from a marketing commercial standpoint. Not saying it's a bad thing.
No, it was. I saw it.
To leverage the reach and span of distribution for their content. So while you had Nicki Minaj serving her function, you had this new rejuvenated image of Lil Wayne. There was a space within that for Drake or a Drake-like figure that they were able to optimize. And that was largely what this is kind of his career is based on. It's the popularizing of the genre on that label deliberately, and they were doing it in a lot of different ways and a lot of different directions at the same time. It was pretty coordinated, it seems like.
They did it like, bro, Tez is incredible, bro. Tez, that nigga Cortez can't get enough credit. Cortez is a monster, bro. What's funny is, Dirt, I didn't even know nothing. I saw this shit happening, and I didn't, think about it, nigga. I didn't know, bro. I was so street and green on like what the business, like I knew something about the business, but I didn't get half of what was going on. But shout out to Revenge. Why would hip hop not want to claim the biggest star in the world in a 15-year time period? Man, that's interesting. Because when rock and roll started to claim fucking Elvis, that's why. That's why, Revenge. Because you're gonna look up, and economically, they're going to. Okay, who got the biggest budget after Drake?
K-Dot.
No. After Drake in that path. Kanye, Cudi, Drake. Who got? You're going to get a Jack Harlow. You're going to start getting. Shout out to the homies. They're going to get away from the. It's simple, good business. If I can get a white man to do what these brothers is doing, I'm going to sell more records. It's a fact. Dirt. That's what happened to rock and roll. They had to say, I had this.
But
I went and talked to so many executives.
We only got one white artist that's done it, and that's only Eminem. It hasn't happened.
Because the brothers before us stood up against everything all the time. When it came to us, they got a man that could use the N-word that is not culturally appropriate. Now you got Jack Harlow. They start moving into space.
Talking about Drake.
He used the N-word.
I'm saying
he could use the N-word. He could use the N-word.
Yo.
He didn't say he couldn't. He didn't say he couldn't use the N-word. He said he can use the N-word. He said he can use the N-word.
Listen.
He got that Jewish boy running around.
He can use the N-word.
Listen to what I'm saying, Dirty. He's inappropriate using the word. Like they had the right artist that's culturally inappropriate using the word. He didn't grow up with the word. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking shit. He's a brother. I'm not saying he's not a brother. Dirty, chill. He's a brother.
Don't let the race thing get involved in this, please, yo.
You get the Jack Harlows, you start getting all that, and there's nothing wrong with it, but the problem is the business is going to start moving into that space. They don't have a choice. They have to compete at that point. That's what happened to rock and roll. It take one or two, and they like, oh, y'all buy from. Imagine if white people could make soul food, bro.
See, look, some can, but look though,
Southern food.
That's my thing, bro. I don't like that convo either because I feel like you discrediting the white artists that I feel like deserve to break through. I think Jack deserved to break through. I think M deserved to break through.
I agree.
Like I don't, you feel me? Like I can't do that. I hate when
go ahead, finish, Dirty.
You don't have to break through on this ticket, Dirty. They could break through on their own fucking ticket.
They still hip hop, bro. You can't.
Yeah, they hip hop.
They don't rap better than 90%.
M is hip hop. M is hip hop.
And he got classics. Like I understand now the M shit, we know he gonna drop. He just gonna sell. He could put out whatever the fuck he wants to. Cool, you know what I'm saying? But before, bro, and the hype, bro, nah, bro, he was doing his thing. He
was hip hop.
M is hip hop. I'm saying the problem is there's nothing wrong with white artists rapping and being dope. Jack Harlow is an amazing artist. I don't want them to start thinking that shit is hip hop. It's not. It's a specific experience. I know. Lake was mad at me too. I get it. But I'm saying,
Glasses, you wilding.
Nah. I gotta push back. I'm not gonna do that right there because I'm gonna say it like this though. So see, that's when the race gets involved in it right there. I don't put the race in it right there. I'm putting.
It's not because Jack is white. M is hip-hop.
Okay. All right.
I can name a lot of white people that's hip hop.
Who is the biggest?
Yeah. All right. Who?
Who the biggest consumers?
White folks. That's
so
why.
How the hell we gonna tell them they can't huh?
For rap music, Dirty.
Hold on. They're the biggest consumer of rap music.
Yeah.
That don't mean we have to make a representation of them in the audience. They're buying it from us.
Yo, this nigga keeps saying rap. You know, hip hop and rap is like the same genre.
No, Dirty. We came out of this conversation and be thinking like that, bitch.
You're right.
That's the whole.
To them, to everybody else.
Hold on, Dirty. Is rap a culture?
No.
All right. Hip hop's the culture. That's what we're talking about right there.
Now we can share the
That's what it is.
genre.
Just don't reference them as hip hop. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. We got to go back to the telephone line conversation discussion again.
Say that again, Pete.
We got to go back to the telephone line conversation discussion again.
Oh, that's good. You do that again.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, rap music is the telephone line. Hip hop is the conversation being had over the wire.
That's ill.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's ill. That's ill. I like that.
I don't think that. You discredit Dirt to. I swear to God, bro. You know, if honestly, cause I would like be honest. If I don't like somebody, bro, I'm be like, man, I don't fuck with that nigga. This nigga da. Bro, I swear I don't see it as a discredit. I don't even view it me saying he's not as a discredit because I've always been the loudest person talking about how dope he was. It's funny because all his fans pull up tweets of me saying how amazing of a talent he was. Me rooting for him against me.
Oh, he gonna find those. Dirty gonna find them.
I'm saying they're out there. People find them and pull them up all the time. And I'm like, why y'all act like I'm saying something? I still never said he was whack now. I never said he wasn't dope now. I never said
you was rooting for a non-hip hop guy against a battle rapper.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro.
What you talking about, Big Man?
Yeah, when it was battle, I wanted him.
I said battle rapper because that's pure hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like hot
pure hip
hop. But Glass is saying the nigga not hip hop. See, this is a problem, bro. This is a problem.
No, it's not. It's not like I'm rooting for him against. The reason I rooted for Dottie. Dottie's the homie. When he battled Meek Mill, nigga, this is Young Money. Nigga, I'm rooting for him. You get what I'm saying? It's like
that make more sense.
And it wasn't like it was like a battle for hip hop versus that. It was. I got tired of Drake being bullied or coming across like
no glasses, bro. I can't let you get on with that one right there, B. So hold on. This man came out as having ghostwriters.
Yes.
And you still rooted for him, B?
Let me tell you why. It wasn't the part of him.
It was just that you was standing on the side that you was on. So it's like this my people's, Wayne people's, this is why you did it for?
It wasn't that. How Meek did it, I didn't like that. Like, I didn't like how he did it. I wasn't a fan of that. And I felt like he was kind of bullying him. Again, I said it at the beginning of the stream. Like, I feel like people was bullying dude. Like, they were bullying him. And I wanted him to stand up and compete. Like, nigga, you dope. Like, Mike tweets said, like, bro, don't let every nigga, like, I'm tweeting him, nigga. Hey, nigga, rap. Like, nigga, get at this nigga. Like, show him you can rap. Like, I supported him openly. Cheer for back-to-back. When he won, I was happy for his victory laps. I didn't dislike Meek Mill. Like, it was like, nigga, I felt this was the right thing to root for. So there's a proximity of us coming from the same team, family, right? There's a thing. I don't know Meek, but also I felt like Meek, like, oh, you didn't tweet my album because you got ghostwriters. I just felt like that shit was whack. I didn't like that.
So now, Revenge, I see what you said, Revenge. No, I never rooted for Drake in that battle at all. I felt like that was a fucking black eye on the hip hop, on hip hop in general. That's just the door that he opened that door up for motherfuckers to accept that shit. We never accepted no shit like that before that, B.
But
you know what I'm saying?
That battle though, Trap, the way he won that battle, he won it the way the corny guy wins the battle. Go back and listen to Back to Back. It's not an aggressive song.
But that's also what I liked about it.
That brother charged
like charged up.
Charged up, but
charged up was hard too.
Crazy.
But I like the fact that he was himself. Like he wasn't trying to be overtly tough. He was so witty and so great in that battle that I thought he won, and I celebrated. It's not about.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm not against Drake. Like, I think there's a confusion of what's happening. I'm not against Drake. Like, in this battle, yes, Dot is my. I'm telling you the truth. Dot is my guy. I want Dot to slaughter him. This and the third. Slaughter him. But in the Meek Mill battle, I wanted him to stand up and compete. I think that's fair. I don't think that's wrong. What's wrong with that? I want him to compete.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And when he won, I was happy for him. I was that and the third.
My thing is it's a battle. Cool. Nigga took the L. You feel me? The procession. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, track for track, know how I feel. You know what I'm saying? How it happened. He got the L. He took the L. You know what I'm saying? But it's all the extra shit that come after. Niggas acting like he done. Niggas acting like this, that. Now he not hip hop. Not all these conversations is coming after Dot is having this beef with him.
Not my conversation.
Oh, all right.
Even the one on my page. This is a conversation for me that's 7 years old. This was Breakfast Club 2019.
So when the fuck was you showing them love?
What you? I always showed him love the whole time. I show him love now.
So okay.
I don't dislike him.
And everybody on here right now agree that he's not hip hop, correct?
For the most part.
Yeah.
For the most, except for you. Except for you, we're gonna make sure we put that out there. Except for Dirty. Dirty said for Drake.
I don't agree with Cuz when he say that he a victim.
He did too much
he getting bullied.
He was getting bullied, bro. He was getting bullied, bro. He was getting bullied. That's why I wanted him to stand up for himself. That had nothing to do with him. That's a man. I want to see this man stand up for himself. Like, and the way Meek did it, again, I have to apologize to Meek, but the way Meek did it, it was like you saying you mad because he didn't tweet your album, you gonna air him out having a ghostwriter, right?
But I asked you the other day, I said, does Meek, my bad, go ahead, Chris.
No, go ahead, Trap, because you probably about to say
I asked the other day, though, I think I'm gonna do a room on this later on. Does Meek Mill deserve an apology?
No.
You answer me. No. Yes, he do.
But looking back at it, Meek still doing the same thing he did throughout that whole battle, still to this day. So Meek would have crashed out the same way, whether that battle happened or not.
Both things could be true. He could be dead right that this nigga had a writer. How he did it, I didn't like it.
Okay, I understand that.
And it don't matter. Both of y'all said his pen is proven to y'all, and y'all opinion. But that shit don't matter. All these niggas get help, bro. Like that man pen is proven.
It mattered, Dirty. But I do know his pen is lethal. Let's just start there. Yeah. It matters because no other artist has had the benefit of having an assembly line of people submitting them songs.
Do y'all see what this nigga did to the game, B? Before this shit happened, niggas was not discussing this shit. We didn't even, niggas might have had help, B, but niggas wasn't being revealed. Now it's like, all right, we can reveal now I got a writer. Who cares?
Yeah, but nobody does that still. Nobody does that still. That's not gonna ever be a thing, Trap.
Niggas been no, bro.
But
that's not ever gonna be a thing, Trap. That was he don't even say it. It's not a thing, Trap. It's never gonna be a thing.
Yeah. He still ain't comp to it himself.
He feel like, yeah, I got a little help. He not saying like
he still ain't said that. Only working ever.
Yo, somebody told me that rolling through the 6 with my woes was really for Atlanta. Was really being from Atlanta. He just turned the shit into a Toronto shit.
Been saying forever that the 6 is not a real place. That's another thing. He created a place so he could have a hood, Dirty.
No, nigga, the 6. The song was made. It was talking about being from Atlanta.
So y'all niggas feel if Quentin Miller would have gave y'all niggas them records, y'all would have did the same thing with them.
I would have
sounded the same.
Bro, I don't think anybody could have played Malcolm X the way Denzel Washington did.
Okay, so and then that's a tape that.
Look,
cool.
I think Cardi B is an amazing.
Now that dude from what's the name did play good.
Look, I don't care how many writers you got. It still take talent to get on the mic and project that shit and say that shit with a cadence and make that shit dope.
I would care about that. If he worked on every album like that, I would care. If everything was like that, to where the nigga wasn't writing for him and other people and shit like that, I would agree.
But every album is like that, and he does write for himself, and he does write for other people. All of those things are true. Look, I don't want to get into that because that's a different thing. I'm telling you specifically on the Meek battle, Trap. That's why I didn't like how Meek went about that shit. So I wanted Drake, like nigga, he does.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Same class of Cash Money, Young Money, nigga. Like I want that nigga to get cracking, nigga. Get on this nigga. Like don't let this nigga bully you with no raps, bro. Challenge him. And he did, and he won. That's on my Twitter. Even when I start saying he's not hip-hop, even right now, with every last Aubrey Angel on my motherfucking ass, right? Every last Aubrey Angel on my ass. Nigga, I still ain't said that nigga's whack. That nigga ain't dope.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's not even a thought. I started with a simple conversation of him not being hip-hop and street urban culture, and I get more people acting like he's from the ghetto than anything. And I'm like, bro, class, he was raised in the hood. I'm like, no, he's not, bro. Like, this is what I end up at. And it's like,
ain't nobody saying that.
I swear on my life.
Yeah, see, yeah, motherfuckers
don't be like, West Road used to fuck with the homies and down. I'm like, bro, he's not like that, bro. That's not him.
But Dirty know as an artist and as a man, none of them moves that Drake made in that Kendrick battle, you would have made, Dirty. You would have made record dissing yourself. You wouldn't have did none of that, Dirty.
But crazy,
so that should make you look at him different anyway.
But the things that Dirty is upset about is not the emotions during the battle; it's after the battle.
But it's what he did during the battle that's making people look at him funny after.
Bro, that did they both
Dirty. None of them moves that he made during that battle.
They both did shit. They both did shit that me personally I wouldn't have did.
But it's during the battle is not the problem.
And it's not okay that if you feel one nigga do it, then you like, oh, I'm gonna be petty too, and I'm gonna lie too.
I'm not talking about the content of the rhymes. I'm talking about the stupid shit like saying a line that end up dissing yourself harder worse than you dissing your opponent. Not being calculated enough with your pen to know maybe I shouldn't say this like this, or maybe I shouldn't put this bar in there. Like even the Taylor Made record, everything that this nigga said or not like us, you told him to stay on Taylor Made. Like,
man, I ain't gonna lie, how I feel about
it's little things like that, little nuances that should make you look at him and say, if you were culture, bro, you wouldn't have made that mistake. If you were culture, you would knew not to put your Jewish white mom on the song, start off with you yelling. You would have knew. You understand? Like certain things happen that just showed you, all right, bro is clueless. As long he been in this shit for 15 years, but he's truly clueless because if he was really in this shit, he wouldn't have made those moves.
Bro, the same.
That's what I've just been trying to say.
The same, bro. This is Jay-Z and Nas in 2024.
Agree.
Bro. That's all it is. That's it.
Separation is everything after Not Like Us was dropping. That's where you could see the difference. To me, the battle don't matter. It's done. We are culturally, we already know who won the battle. We all know who people celebrate as the winner. Every move after the battle is what fucked him up. Because if he would have just went back and made Blueprint 2, like Jay-Z did, right? Apologize. Hey, Nas, baby mom, I'm sorry about this. My mom said she was right. I should apologize to you because you had nothing to do with this. That's whack. Make Blueprint 2. He did everything else but go make Blueprint 2. He did a bunch of other shit that make us look crazy. Why would you sue this company over a record and you in a battle dissing? That's just bullshit. I don't even want to get into that shit. Just frustrating. What I'm saying is,
he put mad duck faces on the internet.
I ain't even finna get into none of that. I don't even care about that. What I'm saying is, it's not a disservice to say he's not hip hop. It's not about, is he dope? He's amazing. He's just not hip hop. He's a fantastic guy who can make dope rap songs. When it comes, a fantastic artist that can make dope rap songs. That's cool. I think that's the shit. I don't think we need to include somebody to represent us culturally, or even the street urban area of Toronto culturally, as a way, as some kind of, that's not points. That's only points for us because it's all we have. Dirty, like all you have is being an Oakland nigga. That's all you got. Everything else you had to figure it out yourself. You had to learn it as you go. This is why we built art. This is what the blessings that I learned from them G niggas from the Spades and Herc and all that. When I talked to them, he was like, man, this is all we be having. All we have is our culture growing up. Not even just our experiences, but just how we communicate. That's what make us unique in the world. Nigga, bro, it's like being like, for us, it's like that shit is everything to us. That's why we taunt it so loud. That's why we talk the way we talk. It's everything that makes us special. And for somebody to see that that's the one thing that we had that make us special, and then emulate it so they can feel special when they have a million things that they could do. I just don't feel like when Elvis used to go down and watch them people in Memphis play. Shout out to Elvis because I think he's a dope musician. He used to see them people play and he wanted in on it. He wanted in on it, bro. He wanted in. I get why we make it look cool. Think about it. Oxtails was cheap. We then drove oxtails up so crazy. Nigga, oxtails is a delicacy now. That shit expensive as fuck.
That's a fact. I'm about to get me some today, though.
Think about the motherfucker. Right now, if you try to eat oxtails, that shit expensive. I'm not mad at Drake. I get what he saw. I watch Adam. That's why I'm not mad at Adam or Vlad or nobody else that see this thing that we a part of naturally and be like, oh, I need in on that. That shit is cool and it's some money. But also, we don't gotta make them this, because then that person starts to speak for us. And then when they get into those moments, they're going to say the wrong shit. And you can't be able to correct them. That's always been my thought.
But I know what I wanted to ask you too. When had Drake ever spoken up for anything affecting his culture? When has he ever given a voice or leading a hand or even made?
He said something. He talked about lyrics being used in court, again, in criminal cases, which is weird.
Yeah. He wrote his name on a petition.
Nigga and shit. But I don't think that. I just don't want him speaking for this particular struggle or these ghettos. That's it.
Because he's not from here, and
I don't want him. He don't know. He don't know, and I don't want him speaking for it. That's all I want. I don't want him speaking for this. I don't want him speaking. I don't want him speaking for none of these ghettos.
What you say there?
I said I think he spoke up for Kaepernick too.
He's not a horrible person, bro. He's a brother. Like I'm not. He's a brother.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a black man. Even if he could be confused, I don't think he is, but he's a black man. But it's also more to just this than just being your dad. Like it's an experience, it's a culture, it's a way we treat each other. The experiences is how people treat us. The culture is how we treat each other. And he's lacking in some of those departments because he don't have the experience. That's it. Hip hop is all about that. How we treat each other, how we talk to each other. The fact, nigga, you could be going off and I could be like, chill out, fool. Like, we way too close. We 2 degrees of separation. I know how to deal with us. Versus you listen to some of these suburban niggas talking and they finna match your in. Oh, nigga, all these bitch ass nigga. Hey, man, we too close to do that. If it's that bad, we could just meet up. You know what I mean? And work like simple issues. Like, that come from just being us. It's people that never came from where we came from that this is really their moment, nigga. And this is the closest they gonna get to interacting with other brothers and representing other brothers. I just don't want the nigga representing this space. I think It don't make sense. It's not like he could. That's my point. If he could, it'd be different.
Crazy part about it, Dirty the last nigga on Drake mom when he make his music.
No. You making they like fucking with the bitches now. Excuse me, my bad. My bad.
Nah, but when I say that, meaning like Drake audience really ain't dirty.
Yeah.
Drake audience really was the nigga. Nah, my bad. The person who was aspiring to be dirty. That's who Drake made music for.
Bruh,
So the
niggas
fact that he got you so engaged that you can't cause like it's cool. Like I enjoyed the Drake and Party record up until that Give Me a Hug track. I think it's trash. I know I'm the only one that says it's trash.
That's crazy. That's supposed to be that's the best track everybody talking about.
I like every other song on that project, but that song. I hated that song. I think it's the worst song on the project because number one, you not rapping at a high level, and at this point, if you're gonna make your jam, just make your jam. Even if you're gonna take your shot within your jam, take your shot within your jams. If you're not gonna rap at a high level, don't rap. Bro.
I haven't done. You don't think that Mexican song was the worst song?
I can't imagine Drake not making really good songs, bro. That I can't.
Now the songs is dope. I just don't like that when he thought he was.
I'm going to Dyke, man. This week and hear that one
because he still sound wound. He don't sound. You know how when somebody gets shot and you see him the next day, but they still messed up, but they like, yo, I'm alright, I'm good. He's like, nah, bro, you really should still be in the crib. Like that's how the rap sound to me.
I just can't imagine a world where Drake doesn't make good records. That's something that probably never could happen in my world. I just do not believe that.
Because once you with the controversy and the Melissa Ford and the Joe Budden disc, if you really take the record apart, it's really nothing else there. If he didn't have those lines in the record, nobody's talking about that record.
Nah, he got a couple dope lines in that song. I can't remember it offhand now.
I haven't listened to the new album, but I just can't imagine he just don't make good records. Nigga make good records, man. Nigga know.
I listened to that album at 12:01 a.m. Friday. As soon as it dropped, I pressed play on it. Boom. We ran through it in the room.
Accountability. All this shit is my fault.
Oh, your fault for what?
Because of what he going through. Because I thought people could actually deal with this. I thought people could have the conversations and both exist.
Why would you think that? What about people that you've ever seen in your life would think that they're ready for a thing?
You're probably right. I don't know what I was thinking.
What up, Dirty?
I don't know what I was thinking.
Yo,
them jab right in there.
And Peter's right, bro. Like, I don't know what I was thinking. I genuinely give the human experience way too much credit, God. I can't help it, bro, because it's like people really, and that's how people talk to me. Somebody was talking shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not saying nothing bad. Like, cuz I'm laughing at the jokes, cuz like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, you don't like that nigga. And I'm like, bro, I don't dislike the nigga. Who could dislike cuz? He's not a likable or dislikable. That's like LeBron, cuz you can't like or dislike LeBron. LeBron is going to play everything right on the line. Like they like Hickama, cuz they don't even have enough flavor for me to like or dislike. Like, there's people who over the top or under, like I can like or dislike. Those kind of people to me just teed the line. So there's not nothing to like or dislike about them. I don't think I've ever saw anything about Drake or LeBron James that I like or dislike. I either think that's cool or whatever.
What I did though, and I always tell people this all the time. Like after Michael Jordan, like when I was growing up, I found a reason to hate Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? And then it was like after he retired, I was like, I was never a Knicks fan. It was just like I just hated on him though. You know what I'm saying? I just hated on him. But it was after he retired, I realized at that point, I said, yo, I spent so much time hating this nigga that I didn't appreciate his greatness when I was able to see it though. So I promised myself, I said, yo, I'm never gonna do that again though. You know what I'm saying? I never did that. I don't do that shit with nothing.
Now you doing it with Drake.
Like
I'm not doing it with Drake. I tell you I like Drake music all the time, bro. What you saying?
And that's
I tell you that shit all the time. I just tell you the nigga not hip hop.
Now, if you talk about Michael Jordan, fuck cuz, and he's great.
See?
He's great.
I feel you.
He didn't get our rematch, nigga. My nigga had got HIV, cuz we beat that. We was too busy beating A's, cuz we're beating the Jazz. It's levels. Fuck cuz, but that don't mean he ain't great. Now, I don't like Michael Jordan. I don't fuck with Michael Jordan in the least bit.
Once Scotty went and guarded Magic Johnson, it was over for y'all from that point on right there, B. Pack it up.
So fuck him. Fuck him
It was over.
Fuck
It
him
was over.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Nah. I appreciate Mike, man. That's ours right there, B. That's our generation. I appreciate Mike.
That don't change that he's the greatest shooting guard ever and Kobe's the second greatest shooting guard ever. He still could be the best, and it still could be fuck him. Fuck him.
He not
Drake. It ain't fuck Drake, bro. Drake is like cool, like whatever.
What you say, Dirty?
I said he not the great. He was right. He said he the greatest shooting guard. I say he not.
Let me guess. Bill Russell, the greatest player, right?
Got the most
from the Bay, right?
Technically, but nah. Brian is the greatest ever.
He the greatest small forward of all time.
No, he's the greatest ever.
I don't think he could beat none of these niggas in 1-on-1.
I think he that nigga with a body Jordan. Jordan was too small.
I don't know, bro.
Melo or Cook was. You talking about 1-on-1? I think Melo was the greatest
one. The only nigga that I think would
KD cook that nigga in 1-on-1 today.
KD, because you can't stop KD shot.
So again, but that to me, that's why even how I look at basketball, like I won't say somebody the best player, the best, because it's a 5-man sport. So you
were talking about that the other day too.
And you got the greatest small forward of all time in LeBron's game, greatest shooting guard Michael Jordan, greatest power forward Tim Duncan, greatest centers from San Francisco, greatest point guard is from Lansing, Michigan.
Whoa. What the fuck did you just say? The greatest center is? Who's the greatest center?
Yeah, Bill Russell, nigga.
Yo, y'all bugging. I'm out of here, yo. I'm out of here, B. Kareem is the greatest center, B. Y'all crazy?
Oh,
Kareem.
And he a Laker. How many?
Then it's Shaq.
He ain't got enough.
You can't count. Yo, Russell was like the only black dude winning all them rings.
Man averaged like 10 points for his career, B. Get out of here with that shit.
He was like 6'6".
He was beating another tall black center for all them rings that you think is great. He was whooping his ass every time they showed up.
Will they have a squad like him, though? Will they have a squad like him? That's what that was.
His team was whipping his team.
Will had the squad when he went over with the Lakers.
Personally, he was getting his ass.
And he got the chip.
Who would you say was the greatest power forward?
That nigga's from the Virgin
Islands. Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
Tim Duncan.
Cool.
What you say?
You got one wrong. You got
who?
That point guard. It might got to go to Steph, bro.
It's no sport. You got to get it done this year.
Who you said the power forward?
Tim
Duncan. Okay. All right.
You know the second best. You know the
Oh,
second.
you said Ryman. No. He says Ryman. That's what I thought.
Texas.
Yeah, he puts. Yeah, I thought you switched up just now. He thinks Ryman's the best power forward.
Second best.
Oh, Ryman is second best. Okay.
Second best
over Karl Malone.
How many rings Karl Malone got?
Oh, we counting rings.
Yeah, I count all of it. Everything, all NBAs, all defenses, MVP, defense. I count all of it.
Got an MVP and all NBA. He ain't got no ring though.
Yeah.
Dennis Rodman ain't got one of those.
Yeah, I got.
You know what he got? You know what he got? Karl Malone ain't got.
Charles Barkley with Dennis Rodman.
Ring.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what else he got? Defensive player of the year. Multiple.
I got
Rodman one of those.
I got Garnett. I got Garnett over Rodman too.
Garnett behind Rodman.
Nah.
Ain't one of them. I can win some more.
Nah, Rodman one of those, B. It's the fact of
he's not better than Kevin Garnett.
Listen, I don't care what y'all do as long as Tim Duncan number one. So I don't care what anybody's before anywhere else. Tim Duncan number one.
I'm hoping Steph kept Magic. That's why I wanted them to trade for Jimmy. I'm arguing with Fabio. I'm like, that's y'all trade, bro. He's like a him and Wiggins got this almost the same game, except that nigga IQ is like 12 and Wiggins IQ is like on 6. Like,
all right, I got one for you. Right? I'm putting Tim Duncan as now we ranking the players, no position wise, just players. I'm putting Tim Duncan over Kobe Bryant.
I mean, he in the first 5, whatever.
All right, cool. All right, cool.
Kobe got 3. Kobe got 3 playing with Shaq, bro, averaging 30 and 20, bro.
And we got 2. He got 2 extra ones, so we got 5. It's all good.
That's cool, but them first 3. If Brian, I ain't gonna lie, bro. If Brian would have not got Finals MVP, any of the finals he won, niggas would have been on his ass about that, bro.
I'm happy.
That's a fact.
LeBron is the greatest small forward the game has ever saw. I can say that.
He better than Kobe, right?
He's in the first 5.
Somebody just bring up Dirk.
He from Toronto, man. Come on, man. You got it. Come on. He from Toronto, baby.
Don't ever bring up Dirk and Tim Duncan in the same sentence.
I just realized Robin
from the 6
because people don't reward defense, and that's why niggas don't know about niggas like DJ and all these defensive juggernauts and shit. Like, I'm just gonna keep speaking for
Sidney Moncrief.
Defense. Yeah, nigga. Yeah, Sid, nigga.
Sidney Moncrief.
Draymond, nigga. Yeah. You got
Draymond.
to back on defense, nigga.
This is how me and Glasses met, though, because this is the conversation we met. We met on the conversation, him saying that Ben Wallace was better than Patrick Ewing.
Yes. No, I said he had a greater NBA career.
Greater NBA career than Patrick Ewing.
I mean, he had 4 defensive player of the year.
Man, I don't know. That's a good argument.
Championship.
How many times was Ben Wallace an All-Star?
Probably like 4.
Oh,
How many times was Patrick Ewing an All-Star?
I don't know, probably like 10.
Maybe about 15 times.
Here's a better question. How many rings did Patrick Ewing got? How many?
Well, whatever amount of years he played. Only time he wasn't only time he was an All-Star was when he was in Toronto. Well, when he was with the Supersonics, and probably I think he went to Toronto too, right? No, I was Elijah when I went to Toronto. Other than that, when the Knicks was the All-Star every year.
Here's the best question. How many rings did he bring to New York? How many parades y'all have?
Yeah, I told you what he was going to
Bro, that man never played with he played with an All-Star on his team 1 year, bro.
I'm just making sure.
1 year.
I'm just making sure you realize.
I'm not even a Knicks fan.
I'm just making sure you realize y'all said they ain't had a parade since the 70s because Patrick Ewing's been y'all best player.
I'm not even a Knicks fan, bro.
Y'all had Ben Wallace, y'all
I'm not a Knicks fan. Not a Knicks fan.
You like Brooklyn? You like the Nets?
I'm a New Jersey Nets fan, man. I found a tweet too. I had on my joint.
It's all good. You still ain't had a parade. They ain't
It's
never.
all good. We made it to the chip though. We made it to the chip a couple times
Almost.
against the Lakers and the Spurs.
Almost only counting horseshoes. If y'all didn't
It's all good.
guess what? Y'all don't had a parade.
Wouldn't have got shit. Wouldn't have got shit with Ben Wallace ass. He's a bum.
Detroit got a parade.
He's a bum. Detroit got a
between the Bay and LA. It's about 8.
Oh my God, man.
What, 8 parades?
8 for, no,
Yeah, that's what he's saying. That's what he's saying. 8 that he's seen. He's saying. That he's seen.
Like 10 years.
That he's saying.
Fine. We didn't have more. We didn't have more.
Cause we could go to baseball. If you want to go to baseball, we go to baseball. Cause we did that. We did it in baseball.
Listen,
We did it in football. We did it in football too. We did it in football. We did it in baseball. So y'all got basketball. That's cool.
No,
Now we want really talk now.
everything now.
in baseball last year, California. It was a good parade.
I told you, you just lied. You setting us up for the kill, Trav.
It's all good though. I'm just saying they counting how many they got though.
No. We said we had it this year.
Yeah, all right, but I know it was a team out in Oakland. I think niggas was like 70. What they was 73-9 or some shit like that, and went to the shit and lost in the chip.
Nigga.
Broke a record, bro. That shit ain't never happened before. And then also in football, a team went 17-0. The Giants went up in there and kicked their ass too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's history shit right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? History.
Like corner
History.
of my mind, memories.
It's all good. It's all good. Lakers ain't doing nothing.
We'll be all right.
Yo, we was up on the Western day, right? We was up on the I want to know now how you feel about that. Cause when we was up on the live, we was on the live stream when you got that text that came through and you seen you got Luka. How you feel about that now though?
I love Luka. I think it's good for the Lakers business. I think we're gonna have to have some work building a winner around Luka Doncic. But I'm happy that we got a star going on to the next 10 years. I'm okay with that.
So y'all ready to let LeBron go?
He's already gone, bro. We just giving him a going away party.
You gonna retire Laker, you think?
He shouldn't. That's up to him. If I was him, I'd go back and retire a Cavalier. But again, like we're listen, right now we getting TV dates off his back. You know, we using the old man for what he good for. We getting a lot of TV dates. We finna put 2 of the NBA's biggest stars together, sell some seats, all that. We gonna
That's what it's all about, right?
Wow. Send LeBron off in style. Lakers, man. The West Coast way.
That nigga.
They're gonna have the chair like they had for Kareem back in the days. They're gonna do the chair for him.
3 more years, bro. Watch.
He just ain't
They doing 2-3 more years?
Yeah.
Watch.
Somebody say he gonna play till he's 50.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a couple good years with the Lakers. They ain't giving him no more of that money. That money gone. He gonna have to pay for about this $10 million.
Yeah.
I don't know if LeBron was
I think next year he gonna go out. Next year gonna be his last year. He lining it up for.
He want to play with Bryce. That's what he want to do.
He finna
Yes,
be
he
some
do.
more. He ain't playing with
He
us.
gonna play with Bryce. You think Bryce gonna make it to the league?
I mean, maybe if LeBron's still there, but he ain't playing with us. We not giving no more of them checks out like that. That's it. Enough is enough, goddamn.
Bryce going to that Vegas team that LeBron gonna own.
Bronny does not look cool. Don't do that.
Bronny look like he playing at LA Fitness, man. Cut that shit out, man.
That nigga been serving in the G League, bro.
That nigga Bronny averaging 22 in the G League, Trap. You know
He
that.
look like he at LA Fitness, nigga. Get out of here with the Bronny shit, man.
He had 9 points.
I know some niggas at LA Fitness out of cook Bronny right now, B. I know some niggas at LA Fitness would cook Bronny ass right now.
Alright, bro. he's scoring in the league though, and he going crazy in the G League. Trap.
He's not going crazy in the G League.
Yes,
Some
he
nigga
is.
team got 2 wins.
He averaging 22.
That's not crazy.
You know what's going crazy in the G League too? Okafor. The dude that played for Duke. He's going crazy in the G League.
I'm so happy for that.
What all them other niggas doing that got drafted before Bronny?
I don't know.
They are a little taller and better.
I don't know.
Look. I don't want to talk shit about Bronny because I'm happy that man got to play with his son. That's important. That's what we do on the West Coast. We make dreams come true. We get players together with sons, and this is how it works. So this is an attractive place to come. So that's what I'm happy about. We don't got to talk about that man game. We could just be happy that him and his son got together, and the West Coast made that happen. We did that for him. No Sitters Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here at noon Pacific Standard Time. Click the thumbs up button. Let everybody know you're in the house. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. We do this to support the No Ceilings podcast. I'm going to have Dirty on there, drag him down in the city and get him on this podcast. Look, it's a link below. Feel me? Listen to it on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. We out this thing. Hey, if you ain't got Clubhouse, we finna jump on Clubhouse. Hop on Clubhouse. ADHD. Subscribe to the homie room. We out this thing. Yeah.
Pull up.